Saturday. Hope you're all having a great Saturday. I'm Larry the Lion. This is my podcast, Larry the Lion Live. A lot of challenges going through the past week. A lot of opportunities I've been through. I'm not on the team of Arch anymore with Sam Singh and Cody Rose. And it hurt me a lot. But it also made me realize that I can do things on my own and I can still be successful. Don't have to have that blanket of comfort, provided. Pushed me harder today. It's just like with the opportunity today to have a personal trainer at Crunch Fitness, which is pretty damn expensive. But I also realized that I can push through things and make my own way. It doesn't mean not relying on each other or asking for help when needed, but it also means that I create my own happiness, and I can't really be who I want to be without resisting. When you want something so bad, you're creating a resistance. You're not letting it just come to you. The more you want something, the more you're thinking about why you can't have it, because you want it so bad. You're like, why can't I have it? Why can't I have it? And you're putting that energy out there. To be who you want to be is to let go of who you are right now, because we are only I forget how I wanted to word this, but you have to let go of who you are now so you can become who you are. it's all a mindset. I should have wrote it down last night. I went and saw Guardian of the Galaxy 3. It's a good movie. It was entertaining, which is what I wanted to be. I wanted to be entertained. When I went and saw John Wick, I thought that was going to be entertaining. It was not entertaining. It was just a bunch of murder. There was just people dying. There were people dying in Guardian of the Galaxy 3, but it was a little bit different. But it was more entertaining than John Wick. I mean, it was just straight people just getting shot over and over and over. I've seen some really good movies coming up, and the artificial intelligence is getting a lot stronger. There's a lot of I was watching the previews for those movies, and it was so packed in that theater last night. There was like maybe 5 seats left that were there was nobody in them. The one right next to me, and there was like 2 down in front and 2 up in the back. I literally took like one of the last 5 seats and they were filled. I thought, well, when I first walked into the theater, there's like a whole bunch open. I'm like, why do they have all this shit saying it was filled? But it filled up. It was crazy. I haven't been in a theater that was completely filled like that in a long time. The movie was all the characters had gotten older in it, but it was a good movie. But I was watching the previews for the movies that were coming out. The strength of the artificial intelligence is growing exponentially. You can tell there's a lot of CGI in these movies. There's a lot of things that you would never been able to create in the past. Everything we see is kind of an illusion, and it's an illusion in our own minds too. We think we can't be something, but you already are that thing. So when you're thinking like, why can't I have this relationship, or why can't I have this job, or why can't I have this car? You already have it. You just have to stop with the limiting belief and keep talking to yourself out of it and just let it happen. I thought I couldn't do things on my own, that I needed to be part of Arch. I needed that um, blanket of like, oh, there's people here that can help me, people I can. Hi, Ian Eddie. How are you? I'm gonna be in Miami on. Are you gonna come see Pace? I'll be in Miami Thursday night. I finally get to meet you if you're there. If you better be freaking there. um, yeah, I'll be in Miami on Thursday night. Good. Don't get too drunk beforehand. No margaritas until after. I might have one margarita, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Uh, but you have to let go of what you think you can have or what you think you aren't, because you already are whatever you want. Um, you are who you want to be. You just have to quit putting up the resistance, which is wanting it so much. So the more you want it, the more you're thinking, why haven't I got this relationship, or why haven't I got this job, or why doesn't he like me or she like me? Because you're putting so much resistance out there. You're not letting things happen. You're not trusting the process. So you do things that like I was thinking, why can't I get these deals? Because why do I need to get people to help me with it? I can't do it by myself, but you really can. You just have to be taking action and being consistent and doing the right things, and not worrying about the outcome. Just do what you know you're supposed to do. Like today, I was angry in the gym. Um, I needed that little bit of anger, um, because I realized that I'm not where I want to be yet. I hope not. Don't get drunk. But I have all the power to get there. And when I was with the trainer, I started making excuses like my knee and my neck, my back. No, just kidding. I'm not gonna sing that song, but I did things that I didn't think I could do because I was limiting myself. So I didn't try them. Um, he is really expensive as fuck, but I will be able to afford him in the future. Just not right now. I got other priorities. But Guffey, he's a great guy, but it opened up my mind to a couple things. I'm thinking that I needed that trainer. Like I need this trainer to get me in shape, to get me to where I want to be, because I don't think I'm there yet. But I'm already there. I'm already that person. I just have to put in the work and take the action and be consistent to become that person that I want to be, because I already am him. I need to put in the work and just do the right things to get that relationship that I want, or get that deal, get my business going. But it starts with taking action and stopping your limiting beliefs and just trusting in the process. Because even if it doesn't happen, just imagine, by being consistent and taking all those steps, where you'll be. Look at me. I got, when I was showing that, talking to the Guffey guy, I was telling him about my history and stuff. He was blown away when I showed him that, told him where I came from, because we were talking about my health, my past, and where I want to go. And when I showed him, on Facebook, that I had 7,000 followers, he was like, "What? How did you do that?" He goes, "I only got." I'm like, "I don't know. It's because I took consistent action in everything I've done in the past year. I've been consistent. I've made progress. No matter what I've been doing, I'm not. reversed and went backwards. Even if it's just baby steps, but I'm doing something every day to move the needle forward. And it also requires getting, taking risks, doing a lot of things on faith. But it was everything that is supposed to be already is. What is yours is already yours. You just have to realize that and quit fighting it and asking why it's not. It'll come, but you gotta have to. I kind of went off track what exactly what I wanted to say, but um, I have people literally asking me to coach them. Like I'm thinking, why can't I charge them? Just because I don't have 100 deals? But I'm doing a lot of shit right. I'm doing a lot of shit better than a lot of people. I'm taking a lot of action. I have a great opportunity with Jesse Stanton. He's starting his personal mentoring, and by being consistent, taking action, and putting myself in the places that I am, I'm one of his 10 initial students. And it doesn't cost me anything. It's something that he's going to be charging for in the future. But same with me. Why can't I start charging people for what I do, what I'm learning, what I'm doing? Maybe it's hey, initial charge will be, hey, you got to do. If I help you and you learn from me and we grow together, I want part of your first 5 deals. And then maybe I can start charging for something else. But I have a lot of people that ask me for help, and how I want to help these people, but I also can't take away from what I'm doing just because I feel like I have to help everybody. My time is limited, my time is precious, and I have to maximize my time. I have to make it valuable for them, but I also have to make it valuable for me. And just because a lot of people help me doesn't mean I should. Thanks, Unetti. I needed an assistant right now because I'm doing so much. I just need like a PA just to do follow-ups, to help me with my follow-ups, because I get going so much. I get on a roll or something with PropStream where I'm talking to these agents and I'm finding these low equity deals. I need somebody to follow up with people that will want to do part of these deals. I need somebody to help me with my social media. I have 20,000 pictures and videos on here from the last year that I need to upload into YouTube. One of my things is the one meal a day in the carnivore, which is me and Scenario doing. But I want, even though I've had plateaus and I've never went backwards, but it's part of my journey. It's part of something that I want to, show people from, no matter how, I've actually never went back and watched any of my podcasts, but it's incredible. I get people answering me like Jesse Stanton. He goes, "Hey, I was went and rewatched one of your videos. That agent in Hawaii was that loan assumable?" I have no idea who's watching what I do, but people are. Maybe I only got 110 subscribers right now, but I had 0 December 22nd. But I've been consistent and I'm growing and doing things. And as I get healthier, as I get better at my craft, I love doing direct to agent. I want to share what I'm doing. I want to share all the. Okay, I'll check them out. I want to share where I came from. All the challenges I went through, and Some of them videos I made last year, they're pretty funny. Some of them are pretty stupid funny. Stuff I made doing 75 hard on Las Vegas Boulevard. You know, but I want to continue to grow and share almost all parts of my life, because where I see myself in the future, I don't see this guy sitting there. I don't see the man I was in the past, but there's someone different, and I want to show everybody how I got there. Maybe then nobody will ever go back and watch it. Maybe it's just something I want to do to comfort myself. But maybe there are people watching, because I know, because they message me and tell me I'm inspiring and encouraging them. And so it's really incredible to have that power that I've been gifted to change somebody's life. Uh, it's not easy doing all this over and over and every day and being consistent, but I'm going to keep doing it. And it's interesting for me to think that, I'm watching my friend Eddie Pinero here. I actually talked to him a couple times. Eddie Pinero, if you don't know him, you should, watch one of his motivational videos. He's incredible. He was talking about how he started. He didn't have anybody. He had 0 followers at one point, 0 subscribers. He was only making one video a month, and then it became a week, and then it was one video a day, and it's multiple ones a day. But he also didn't stop when he went faced adversity. He kept going, and that's where I'm at. I'm keeping going, even though I face challenges, adversities, self-doubt, and mindset issues. It's all part of the process, and it's all necessary to get where I want to be. And I know where I want to be and who I want to be, because I already am that person. And I gotta quit fighting, saying that I'm not, talking myself out of it just because it's not right now. I already know who my wife is. I already know who my children are, because they're there. They're already there. They're already mine. Everything's already mine. Everything's already yours. You just have to trust the process and don't give up. Be consistent, because you're always just 1 centimeter away from your goal. As Tony Robbins, 2 centimeters, he says. You're so close, but a lot of people just give up at the slightest path of resistance. But this there's a lot of illusion out there. There's a lot of things created, distractions. You have to weed through what the matrix is feeding you right now, because there is a matrix out there. Whether you disagree with that or not, I like that Andrew Tate guy. We are being programmed constantly. Social media, movies, television, news, everything around you, the people that you talk to, it's all going into creating who you are and who you think you are. Because you only thing that you are is what you think you are. It doesn't matter what other people think. It does, but it doesn't matter, if that makes sense. The only person that needs to be happy is you. You create your own happiness, or you create your own misery. When I was watching this video yesterday of these monks, and the guy was pouring boiling water into their hands in a cup, and they kept dropping it because they were focusing on the pain instead of focusing on the outcome. Don't focus on the pain, focus on the future. That's what I was focusing on when I was working out today. I was angry. I was focusing on the pain that. But then when Guffey had me doing a plank, and I couldn't hold the plank position, but I started focusing on where I wanted to be. And I started, my breath calmed down. And I let go of the pain. It was like I was one of those monks for a second with the boiling water. I mean, hey man, don't pour no boiling water on my hands. I told him, but I wish I saved that video last night when I saw it because I got through it. It was amazing. And it just occurred to me I wanted to, share this. People are giving up when they have adversity and obstacles instead of pushing through and looking at them as a blessing because as you learn from them, you can grow from them. Exactly, Melanie. I love that. Facts. I get a little emotional and a little impetuous and impatient. So today, Sonari wasn't ready to go, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna start walking up here and to the gym, and you gotta remember that she's doing her thing too. I can't rely on her. I shouldn't have got mad that she wanted to sleep in because she was tired. I'm sitting here waiting for her, and I didn't think of that. I was only thinking of myself. So I apologized to her. I said I'm sorry because I shouldn't expect her to be my source of contentment or happiness, or I shouldn't expect her to, hey, you can't take time off. You can't sleep in because you're tired because we're supposed to go to the gym right now. That was wrong of me. I'm sorry. Ooh, 22 minutes, 22 seconds, and 2 viewers. See, 222 angel number. It's always the angel numbers with her too. But check this out. On my tip for my movie last night. I don't know if you can see it on there. $11.01. That was the man. I almost had some Reese's Pieces too, but I was like, nope, don't happen. But you can only control how happy you are. I can't. What she does isn't gonna make me happy. It's what my thoughts are. I choose to be happy. I choose to be mad. I choose to be impatient. Just have to be more aware of what I'm doing and aware of what others possibly are doing instead of take a moment to think. Thank you, Melanie. So like I said, there's people that reach out to me for help for what I do. And by no means am I an expert at direct agent. I only have one deal under my belt, but I got more working, and they might all fall out. There's one with Kevin Cho that got me kicked out of Arch. It's not because I did the deal with Kevin. It's because I didn't respect Sam and Cody enough to. I thought more of myself than them and the team. So everything's a learning experience. But I also found out, like Tigger was saying to me, you don't need to be there. You can do what you do without being part of Arch. There's a lot of people that want to do deals with you, not just Sam and Cody. And there's a lot of people reaching out to me and like, hey, I'll do some deals with you. Give me what you got. Like Jesse Stan, Jesse's asking me about this assumable VA loan, which I didn't think I could do anything with an assumable because I didn't know, I didn't ask. But there's a lot of efforts that I take in calling these agents, and I'm getting really, really good at it. I still have a ton to learn, but I'm gonna be one of the best, if not the very best. I want to be the best. Fuck that shit. I am gonna be the best direct to agent in all this stuff. I know Jonah Kurtz. There's some heavy hitters I got to compete against. Just like I told Kevin Cho, I'm gonna catch him and get more sub 2 deals by the end of the year than he has. It's a lofty goal, he laughed his ass off. And but I said, hey, think about it this: if I get half of what you got, that's gonna be an incredible first year. So, um, oh, they are. They're definitely here to guide us. A lot of people are waking up that, light workers, star seeds like me. I am definitely a star seed because I know I woke up. Because there's no other explanation than God gave me the ability to wake up and just walk away from the drugs and the people that I was with. I changed like that, and I haven't gone back. Um, but yeah, my first deal came from clicking on an angel number. A lot of the things I do are based on angel numbers, and that's just me intuitively listening to the universe, or angels as I like to call them, or God, because they're all the same. God is within you. You are God, because we are all. Everything is connected. That's what I'm saying. There is a matrix, and don't make no mistake about it. This world, this this is Satan's world. He is the prince of this earth. If you look in the Bible, Jesus even said that. Jesus knows that. When Satan offered him all the kingdoms on earth, you know why he offered them? Because they're all his. This is Satan's world, and you're part of the war. Like it or not, believe it or not, you are. So you have to be very careful. Yeah. Um, what's your? I'll text it to you, Melanie. I don't want to put it on here because it's Sonari's in my address. But hold on, give me a second, Melanie. I'm gonna send it to you on Facebook Messenger. Yeah, please send some for Sonari to try too. Okay. Uh, what the hell is the address here? Give me 1 second. I can never remember the zip code. Hey Siri, what's my zip code?
The zip code for current location is 34,203.
All right, send it to you, Melanie. There's Andrea, man. Go make it a friendly competition, right, Andrea? How are you today, my friend? Um, yes, he is the ruler of this world. But yeah, and you know, um, there's a lot of competition in sub two, and I didn't think about that when Sam said that Kevin was the competition. I thought he was another sub two student, and we're supposed to do deals with each other. Even though we are all sub two students, we are competing against each other, and I understand that. But I just didn't think through doing things too impetuously. I can't even say it right. But um, yeah, there's actually. Let me see if that's on right now. Oops. House of Cards is. We could actually do a double viewing. two things at once. Oh look, see when I open up YouTube, there's me. Actually, there's two people watching. There's Chris James and James Miller. So, you know, there's a lot of I'm competing right now against people that I'm going to be working with in the future, like Chris and uh, Jesse. I don't know why Jesse's not there. I only see Angel and Tris on there, but um, he talks about making it fun. Yeah, Jamil does. So um, it's just about, like I said, you have to just let go of what you think you are wanting, because the more you want it, the more you try and make it happen, is the more resistance you're causing. You're putting, I'm not saying to work hard toward things, or don't, just say, oh, well, that'll happen. But the more you focus on it in your mind, thinking about it all day long, is creating the resistance instead of letting things flow to you. So just let things go, and don't get angry when they don't go the way you want them to. Like me this morning, I got a little angry, and I was didn't even consider her feelings, that she was tired. She wanted to sleep in a little bit. So we both work our ass off. She's in there working right now. I'm in here doing what was working. Um, she's on the phones till night. Till we're both on there for hours and hours a day. She's in there comping and underwriting, trying to look for wholesale deals. God bless her. That shit's fucking hard. Um, I don't want to do that shit. That's why I like creative financing and direct to agent when I do. I don't need to do all that stuff. All I got to do is find the deals, find the people that are open to it. Because there's no point in copying everything unless they're open to it. And that's why I need an assistant. I need an assistant to help me with comping. Um, I need somebody to help me with follow ups, just to do follow ups. And we'll work some kind of JV system on. I'm not even figured it out yet, but and then there's the people that ask me for help. But a lot of times when I tell them how hard it is, they don't want to do it. But I might just start charging for stuff, right? Do the work and it'll come. So, um, so I joined the Carl Allen's Deal Maker Wealth Society. I'm going to be also devoting part of my time to looking for cash flowing businesses, because there's great opportunity in that. And I came across the guy the other day who tried bringing me a deal. He locked it up at a horrible interest rate, and he expected me to find him $1.2 million in one day, less than a day. You see what I'm saying? People come to me and they think they know me or think that I can do something for them. Maybe I could have, but it was impossible. He had such a horrible contract that he locked up just to lock it up, and he didn't think through everything. Then when I started looking at and breaking it down, it was not a deal. It was definitely not a deal. But he locked it up just to lock it up, like a lot of wholesalers lock up things that they want it. Oh shoot. I just sent Melanie a giant text. I left the microphone open on my Facebook message. But yeah, I'm listening for my close. So later on, me and Sanari are gonna go out and get our one meal a day, because we're both doing carnivore intermittent fasting, one meal a day. Some days we eat twice, some days we just eat once, some days we fast and don't eat at all. But we're gonna go out and get something to eat, and we're gonna go to Costco and get some stuff. I gotta go get my Chromebook from the pawn shop. I gotta go talk to her about that actually, because we gotta leave. It takes like an hour and a half to get there. It's up in Palm Harbor. But when I was living with that crazy lady when I first got here, and I didn't want to ask anybody else for help. I needed to do laundry and I needed bus fare, so I went and pawned my Chromebook. If I don't get it out today, I'm gonna lose it. I don't even like the Chromebook, but it was like $250. They only give it $40 for it. Pretty shitty, huh? But she has a projection thing out in the living room, but it only runs off of a laptop, so it'll play a role. Like I don't need it because once I got rid of Discord was slowing my computer down so much I couldn't figure out what the fuck was wrong. But now it's like I have a new computer almost because I actually have a screen that's made for it. It's a 27-inch Acer that I got at Target, where I got the desk. Both things that I needed to do my job effectively. I could have worked just off my laptop, but it was really hard. I have a little trouble seeing with these glasses and stuff, but it really helps me to have that extra screen. And I'd like a bigger one. I want a big old curved screen MacBook Pro. I'm gonna get that though. But I'm happy with what I got right now. I'm happy where I'm at. I'm happy with the friend I have I'm living with, and the safe space I'm in, where I don't have to worry about stuff. And I was a little unhappy though this morning. That's my fault. It wasn't her fault. It was my fault that I placed that unhappiness on it. So, got some other deals working, and I want to start looking for businesses to acquire. I'm gonna got pretty much a good routine going in the morning. Wake up, do my affirmations, my readings, do some reading, meditate, go to the gym, come back, take a shower. I'm gonna start working on the Deal Maker first, the Wealth Society, learning how to acquire business creatively. It's not shiny object syndrome. It's just something that I'm incorporating into my time. And then I'm gonna hit the agents all day. But I want to acquire businesses just as much as I want to find creative financing deals. I don't want to miss out the opportunity right now there is, because acquiring businesses is affected also right now by the interest rates and the way the economy is. And there's tired landlords in both, tired landlords and multifamily, tired business owners. There's a very short window here the next year or two of the opportunities. It's just like 2008. If I miss right now the opportunities, it'll be too late in the future. And it's never going to be too late, but there is no other better opportunity right now. And if you're not taking full action and being consistent in your actions, you're going to miss out on some great things. Who just shook hands with Pace? Facebook user? It doesn't show your name. I don't know why it does it. Are you watching from Gator Lending Las Vegas or Larry the Lion Live business page? Cody Sanchez. I think I'm following her maybe. But oh, that's another thing. It's really crazy. My Gator Lending Las Vegas page is like growing like on its own organically. Like I get like 10 members a week now, 7, 8, 10 members a week. I get a notification said, welcome your new members. I'm like, I've never even tried growing that page. I just made it, and then I got shiny objects with the elephant challenge. And then Pace had said we can't call it Gator Lending, but apparently you can call it Gator Lending, Gator Method, whatever you want now. So I just left it. And then when I tried deleting it, I couldn't, because I had deleted the El Dorado Resorts King email that I had with, and so I can't even get in to change my password or anything. So it's just living on its own. But I need somebody to help me with that. I need somebody to administer that, make sure the content in there is good, because there's 250 people in there now using and sharing information. So I need an administrator to handle that Facebook page. Isn't it crazy how things grow? And it's because I've been putting Larry the Lion Live there every day. Every day when I do it, I share it there. Oh, is she? Okay. Yeah, we'll check that out too. Hey, Eric, nice to meet you, brother. Thanks for viewing here. And please, you guys, if you're not subscribed, please go to my YouTube, Larry the Lion. And that's the craziest story. I'm looking at this thing over here on my wall that I just put up that I had to tear down. Let me show it to you real quick. Some candle link here. Where's that? All right. So, sorry. You see it over here? This was on my wall at the place I lived at 3 years ago. It's kind of blowing. It's all tore up now because I had to rip it down so fast when that crazy lady was attacking me. But that is something that I've always it's where Larry the Lion started, with that lion. It was on my door to my walk-in closet at my home in Summerlin in Las Vegas that I was renting. Amazing home. Waterfall, swimming pool, water slide, full basketball court in the backyard, double pit boss barbecue, roses, palm trees. I'm gonna buy that place back one day. I love that house. But I was not utilizing it. I had an incredible place to ride the pandemic out. But I didn't ride it out. I sat there and didn't even use any of that stuff because I was inside doing drugs the whole time. And that's, part of the problem how I ended up here. But there was a lion picture on her. And I was telling Guffey that the trainer today, how I started this channel, and it was Larry_Parsons. Because everything else like TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, Snapchat, I all tried putting Larry the Lion, but it was always taken. And then so I put Larry the Lion 316. And then even on usernames on websites, I tried, changing my usernames so I'd have some consistency. See, look at these angel numbers, 444. Hello. Hello? Hello, is anybody there? It says 00. I don't know who that was. But there was angel numbers. You see those fours? But I was telling him how that I didn't even try and do it on YouTube because I didn't think it was possible. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes we give up on something when it's already there. Because when I did do it, when I was on the train coming here from New Philadelphia, Ohio, I was looking at it, I was like, Larry_Parsons doesn't look good, but I don't want to put Larry the Lion 316. So I just tried Larry the Lion. And lo and behold, the one place it should have been taken, the one thing to have Larry the Lion as mine was incredibly blessed. It should not have been available on YouTube. I just can't believe that it was available, because that's me. That's who I am. And like Pace says, this is forever. What's on YouTube is just forever. It's your identity a little bit. So, well, it's 44 minutes and 44 seconds at a time. But yeah, so, oh shit, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
another thing. Now the we're gonna get less, see more than 8%. So there's two options: the fake, a typical fake, or cow place, or I was like, oh man, chicken tikka masala something. So those are the three things that happen. And then Costco, and then water. So if you're on the market, so good. Wait, what? So you give the contract and then you give them, and then you, and then now you're paying them back to get your laptop. This place is like over 2 hours away, right? Very. I have to come back into work each day. That's like 3 hours total of days. I have to, well, we're gonna do all these things, but it's gonna take me about a couple hours, and then I needed to, yeah, I literally have multifamily tasks to do, and I have self-storage tasks to do, and then I need to do all, yeah, I'm gonna do all that. I'm gonna do it. I'm trying to help, but like I have shit to do. I have to do it, and you know my schedule. I'm always sitting at home. I'm never sitting on my ass. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. It has to be today.
I'll think about it.
Wait, hold on. Let me think about this.
I'll think about it. Don't worry about it. Alright, so anyways guys, so I gotta get going. I gotta get some stuff to do. I'm gonna have to go take a bus, get my phone out. So anyways, like I was saying, just work on your mindset. Put things first that you gotta do. Quit resisting it. Quit fighting it. I had to restart my laundry there. So what's yours is already yours. You just have to take action and be consistent. Yannetti, are you still out there? Or Melanie? Melanie, make sure you send me those samples. And Yannetti, I'll see you in Miami on Thursday. Finally. Alright, so anyways, I gotta go, guys. Have a great day.